What is the difference between direct and indirect characterization?
Indirect is when it's indirectly characterized. Direct is when it's directly characterized.
What is the difference between theme and topic?
Theme is the theme of the story. Topic is the topic of the story.
What is the topic of Romeo and Juliet?
Love, I think. Love. Because Romeo was so madly in love with Juliet, and Juliet loved Romeo. Kind of like I love Amy.
What is the purpose of the warrant after showing evidence for a statement?
The what? The warrant?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Repeat the question, please.
What is the purpose of the warrant after showing evidence for a statement?
You might get arrested and go to jail. I think that's what a warrant is.
What is an example of...
Amy, your parents are leaving!
What is an example of verbal irony? We have 2 cars.
Verbal irony is when you verbally iron someone. Sorry, what?
What does the antagonist do in a story?
The antagonist is the person that's bad. Like in Mean Girls, Regina George.
What is something you learned over the year about English?
English is something you speak. I have learned so many things from my great teacher, Mrs. Grider, at Park Hill High School. I really have. I'm blanking.
The difference between characterization and direct characterization is that one of them is direct and one of them is not. I have no idea.
What is the difference between theme and topic?
The theme of something is like the main idea of what's going on, and then the topic would be like what it's about.
Okay, what's the topic of the story Romeo and Juliet?
Topic of Romeo and Juliet would be about how Romeo and Juliet fall in love, but it's like a forbidden love because they're from different rival families.
Okay. What is the purpose of the warrant after showing evidence for a statement?
I have no idea. I didn't even hear half the question.
What is an example of verbal irony?
I have no idea.
Just make something up.
Wait, what was it?
What's the example of verbal irony?
Verbal irony? It's like... I have no idea. It's hard to come up with irony on the spot. It's like when you're being ironic while talking to somebody.
Okay. What does the antagonist do in a story?
They're like the bad guys, so they create the problems.
Okay. What is something you learned over the year about English?
I've learned a lot about vocabulary used in like poems and in like reading Romeo and Juliet, about a lot of old English words, and about Shakespeare.
What is the difference between characterization and direct characterization?
I don't know. Amy, what is that question?
What is the difference between theme and topic?
What is going on?
What is the difference between theme and topic?
Can you say that again?
What is the difference between theme and topic?
Well, a theme is it's a thing that includes many different topics. So basically the theme could be let's say shoes, and then the topic could either be Nike Air Jordans or Adidas shoes,
Okay.
like that.
What would you say the topic is in the story Romeo and Juliet?
The topic, love.
Love. Okay.
Oh, this is cute.
What is the purpose of the warrant after showing evidence of a statement?
Just, to support your argument and just to make you sound more believable.
What does the antagonist do in a story?
That's a good question.
Okay. What is something you learned over the year about English?
That it's really hard to speak, and that there's a lot more than people think there is, including grammar and tenses and all that stuff.
What is the difference between indirect characterization and direct characterization?
Well, one is direct and the other is not.
Oh, What is the difference between theme and topic in a story?
The theme is what's happening, and the topic is a topic.
What is the topic of the story in Romeo and Juliet?
Love.
What is an example of verbal irony?
When you're being verbally ironic.
What does the antagonist do in a story?
They're the problem or the bad guy or something like that.
What is something you learned over the year about English language arts?
Well, it's a language that you speak.
What's the difference between direct and indirect characterization?
Direct is like you can see it. Indirect is like you can't.
What's the difference between theme and topic?
Theme is like the overall thing. Topic is like what you're doing the theme on.
Okay. What would you say the topic is in the story Romeo and Juliet?
The top, like love, young lust, romance, stuff like that, I think.
Okay. What is the point of a warrant after showing evidence in a statement?
What?
A warrant. What's the point of a warrant?
Like get, permission to go search something.
Oh, what's the point of an antagonist in a story?
To make it more interesting.
Okay. Oh yeah. What have you learned over the year about English language arts?
ELA. Well, I learned, oh, lordy. Lord have mercy. Oh, Greek gods.